Hey y'all, I'm Alisa Nicole. Welcome to my channel. I'm gonna let y'all know what I did and what helped me pass the NASM CPT final exam the first time. Alright, so let's get into it. I'm gonna be looking down a lot because I have notes and I have stuff I want to show y'all. So yeah, the first thing I did when I decided to take this test, I purchased one of the self-study packages, and I purchased the cheapest ones because they're kind of expensive. They are expensive, period. So make sure you get it when they have a sale, because usually they always have a sale going on. They have an option to where you can pay it in full or you can do a payment plan, so that's good. And I'm gonna just show y'all the package I got. Yeah, so let me see if it focuses. Please focus. Okay, yeah, so I printed this out, and this is the package that I purchased. So I guess it was $6.49. Honestly, I think it was cheaper during that time. I think it was like $5.99.99 when I did it. But this is what's on the website now. They have a sale. It say 35% off. It comes with learning videos. You have like all the chapters, like the full digital book, 3D models. Then you got practice exams, quizzes, knowledge checks, virtual coaching specialization. What's that? Train clients in the gym and online. Oh, it does come with that. So it comes with like another certification too, like you get it for free. So it's a virtual coaching specialization. You can take that test in order to be a certified online coach. I still haven't taken that though. It's an NCCA accredited exam, and it's 100% online. So this course is definitely self-paced, but they have a study planner to where it gives you like what chapters you should be on, like during what week. So this is how it looks. I hope it focuses. Hopefully y'all can see how it's looking. So yeah, as you can see, I definitely use this. So this came in handy. Always wait for the sale if you're going to purchase the self-study program, and I would definitely recommend purchasing it, especially if you don't have a background in like kinesiology, sports medicine, stuff like that. My degree was really targeted towards that, and I have like a fitness background, but I still purchased it because I be getting test anxiety, y'all. I need to know like everything that's gonna be on the test. I know I'm prepared, period. Also, I did study all of the content in there. I took every quiz, I took every test, and I took the final practice test like almost 20 times. I took it so many times. So at that point, I felt like I was ready because I was passing them with 80 somethings and 90 somethings. And I decided to look up the review on the actual real test. And a lot of people were saying that the real test isn't like anything like the practice test. And they were kind of right, I'm not gonna lie. So as far as the material, the test is over the material that you study, but how they ask the questions in the practice test is not how they're gonna ask the questions in the real test. The questions in the final exam, they're more of like applying the knowledge that you learn instead of like just knowing the terminology. Because like if you knowing the terminology is the easy part, it's just applying that knowledge. And so like a final exam question would be like, if a client is leaning too far forward during the overhead squat assessment, what muscles would be overactive, or like what muscles would be underactive? And then the next question would be like, what stretches would you recommend if that happened, you know? So it's just more of like applied knowledge. So just definitely just know this stuff. If you memorize the questions on the practice test, that's not good enough at all. You just really need to know the material. After I found out that the test was nothing like the practice test, I started to go look on like outside sources. I found this YouTube channel. It was called the Sorta Healthy Trainer Education. And he had a part 1 and a part 2 of how to pass the final exam, and that really helped me. I watched both of those videos right before I took my test. It was like maybe an hour before. Like I finished both of them like an hour before I took my test. But that really helped because I'm not gonna lie, I really prolonged scheduling my test. Like I would schedule it and then I would reschedule it and reschedule it and reschedule it because of my like testing anxiety. Like I'd be getting nervous for my test. Like any test, period. Like even like PT tests, I'd be nervous for. Like I know I'm gonna pass my PT test, but like I just be nervous for tests. It's just the idea. Yeah, it really refreshed my brain on like some things, because it's like I knew some things but I didn't know it all the way, and it was just like a reminder, like, oh yeah, that was, you know. So I would recommend going to him. He really like pointed out a lot of stuff that was going to be on the exam that I didn't even think would be on there, because it's like they don't emphasize a lot of the stuff that's going to be on the exam. It'll be like something like small, like, dang, I didn't think that would be on there, you know. Out of all questions you go ask about that, I would definitely check those videos out. Those are really nice. And then a cheat sheet. I got a cheat sheet for like all the material you should know, and I got it off of this website. What's the website called? Is it on here? Let me see. I don't know. I don't have the website name, but yeah, I don't have a website name, but I will definitely find it and put it in the link. And put it in the link in the description box. Okay, I'll do that for sure. Yeah, I'll link where I got the cheat sheet from, and then I'll link the YouTubers YouTube for the 2 videos that I watched before I took the test. So really those 2 things really helped me out. And then I would say really know the major muscle groups. So I printed out the appendix. It comes with the self-study program, and I just printed out the muscles that they have in there, and I highlighted, like, I highlighted the muscles. Definitely know that, because they asked a few questions. So know your muscle groups for sure. Know what exercises use what muscle. Know the overhead squat assessment, overactive and underactive muscles. Know the 4 P's of marketing. So it's product, price, place, and promotion. I got like 4 questions on it, and I was like, really? Like that was one of the ones I was like, God really asking about that? Know what muscles are global and what muscles are local. So know the difference between the local and the global muscles. And the OPT model. That's the big one too. Let me see. So what I did as far as the OPT model, I printed the OPT model out, and I just printed it out like per phase. Phase 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. I wouldn't say you have to memorize this stuff. You just need to know it enough to where you can pick it out of a multiple choice answer. So like a question would be like, how many reps do you need to do in the stabilization endurance phase for resistance training? And it's 12 to 20. So like knowing those ranges, knowing those numbers, and knowing what phases have supersets. So there's phases 2 and 5 have supersets. But yeah, OPT model, major muscle groups, overhead squat assessment, underactive, overactive muscles. And I think that's all I did. The website that I got the cheat sheet from, they also have practice questions, like a little practice quiz. I mean, I took the practice quiz, but not gonna lie, none of these questions were on the on the real test, so I wouldn't even recommend the practice quiz. Like you can do it like just to test your knowledge, but I don't think that quiz really helped me. So I would say studying all the material, taking all the tests, like the practice tests and the practice quizzes. Those 2 videos that I recommended, the cheat sheet that I recommended. I be doing the most, y'all. I printed the assessments out. So like the ParQuest, I printed it out, but you just gotta know, like, this is simple. Those are like easy questions. So you just gotta know like what the ParQuest is. They got the ParQuest and the lifestyle and health history questionnaire. Right here, I actually wrote down the muscle groups on multiple pages. So it's like I have multiple pages of the same thing, so I can remember. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, y'all. So purchase the self-study package. Wait for the sale always. Study all the material. Go look for outside material. I recommended some. If you find more that's helpful, that's even better. And yeah, know those topics that I went over. You'll be fine. So I had a goal of finishing my certification while I was on deployment, but that didn't happen because, like I said, I kept rescheduling my tests, and ended up doing it after, a little bit after deployment, which is fine. I took it proctored online, so I was in my room, and that was like my first time just experiencing a proctored test online in like my space. So of course they're gonna do the most when you're checking in. Like they have to scan your whole room, your like the area that you're taking the test, your walls. Like they're gonna check like your hands and like the back of your ears, I guess, so you won't have like headphones on or something. Oh, and you need CPR and AED certification. So I got mine from the American Red Cross. This is it. So they'll check for this and a valid government issued ID. Then once you finish the test, they'll have you take 2 surveys afterwards, and then after the surveys, then you'll be able to see if you passed or failed. So they don't even tell you like what questions you missed or like the percentage that you got right or wrong. They just tell you if you passed or failed. So I don't know why they do that. Maybe they don't want people like taking pictures of the test or something. I don't know. But they just say if you passed or failed, and I know that I passed, and that's all that matters. But yeah, that's pretty much what helped me. I would say it took me about 3 months to finish the whole self-study package, and that's with like working and all that stuff. So 3 months realistically, because like that's not the only thing you're going to have going on in life. That, and then procrastinating for another maybe 2 months to actually go through with my scheduled test. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's everything that helped me. I hope y'all found this video helpful, and I hope that I was able to help you. Good luck on your test. Hopefully you pass, and hopefully you can retain all the information you need. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in my next one.